Hi, it's only Dave from Dave's Movies here with a continuation of my 4K collection. So without further ado, let's crack on. First up is Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, and Scream 6. I haven't, I can't recall Scream 4 being on 4K unless it was released in the Scream box set. Some time back, I think. I don't know. Can't remember. But anyways, I haven't got Scream 4. And I haven't got the other Scream, which this is the sequel to. Anyway, yeah, I really enjoy these films. I think they're quite entertaining. The transfer on them is very good. So, yeah, I don't dislike the Scream franchise. I think it is a very good franchise. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed those films, and I have got some more incompletes on my 4K, in my 4K collection that I haven't had a chance to pick up yet. A lot of it was due to, maybe I just haven't got the money at the time, and I just haven't got round to going up or ordering them. So, but I will do so in time. Next up, Top Gun Maverick. A very, very worthy sequel to the original 1986 Top Gun. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I saw this at the cinema, and then as soon as it came out, I obviously jumped on it. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a very, very good sequel to Top Gun, and yeah, it's just a class film. Next up, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Well, as it was then, it's now, I believe they're re-releasing it as Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning at some point this year. I think it's coming out in a limited edition steelbook, so I may pick it up, I may not, I don't know yet. I haven't quite decided. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this one. I think this is the longest one out the Mission Impossible franchise. I've yet to see Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, but I have pre-ordered it, of course, and I've pre-ordered the 4K steelbook. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Final Reckoning. But yeah, this is a really good film. If you like the Mission Impossible films and you haven't got this in your collection, you've got to get it because it's a top film. Next up, it's a classic, Team America: World Police. What can you say about this? Well, it's very, very funny. There's a hell of a lot of swearing in it. It comes in two versions. On the 4K disc, you only get the theatrical cut, but on the Blu-ray, you get the full uncut version, which I've got to watch yet. I've got to watch the uncut version because I want to see what the difference is. But yeah, I thought it was a hilarious movie. It's very funny. You wouldn't expect anything else from the creators of South Park, and they've just come up with a genius film like that. A Quiet Place Part 2. I preferred this one to A Quiet Place Part 1. Yeah, it's a very good film. It follows along the lines of the first film. There's literally no film score, and it is a very quiet film, hence A Quiet Place. Very good film. I enjoyed it more than Part 1. So, yeah, pleased to have that in the collection. This is another one I'm pleased to have in the collection, Crawl. Could you class it as a little bit like Lake Placid? Possibly not. Although Lake Placid was a very good film, which is yet to have a 4K release. But yeah, I really enjoyed Crawl. A very worthy... would you class that as a horror? Possibly. But yeah, Crawl. It's a very good film. Definitely recommend that one. Next up is The Lost City. Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Very funny film. Very good film. Sandra Bullock's very good in this. Highly recommend this one if you haven't already got it in your collection. Next up, Smile. Wow, this is a great film. Smile is a really good film. I have got Smile 2 up there. But out of the two, I prefer. Hang on, it's just my cat. Um, Out of Smile 2, I actually prefer um, this one because this is a very good film. Definitely worth watching. You've got to check it out if you haven't already got it. Next up, Patriot Games. Harrison Ford plays Jack Ryan. Brilliant film. I've yet to get The Hunt for Red October and Clear and Present Danger. But yeah, this was a very, very good film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I believe The Sum of All Fears is a Jack Ryan film as well. I'm not quite sure on that one. I might have to do some research on that. Next up is the classic Fatal Attraction. Wow, this is a great movie. It's Michael Douglas at his best. It's Glenn Close at her best. There is quite a disturbing scene if you haven't seen it, to do with a rabbit. Yeah, it's just an all-out. It's just a great film of the 80s, and I'm so pleased to have that in my collection. And if you haven't got it in your collection, I suggest you get it because it's absolutely top film. I got that in the HMV offer last year, which was in the 3 for 40. Next up, another great movie, The Untouchables. Kevin Costner, Sean Connery. It's a Brian De Palma film. And yeah, it's just a really good film. Robert De Niro plays Al Capone. Yeah, it's a very good film. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I've watched that quite a few times, The Untouchables, and I never get bored with it. Next up is another great movie, Double Jeopardy. This was a first time watch for me, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was really good. Tommy Lee Jones and Ashley Judd. If you haven't seen it, you've got to see it because it is a really good film. Yeah, it kept me. I was just glued to it from the time it started to the time the end credits rolled. Next up, Red Eye. Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy. Sorry. This is a really good film. It's got who else is in it? Brian. Can't think of his name. Help me. Brian Cox. Absolutely brilliant film. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. It's a very good thriller. If you haven't seen it, see it because it's definitely worth watching. It's just my kitten chasing a fly. Next up, classic 1969. Michael Caine, The Italian Job. What can you say? It's an absolute cracking film, and you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Never get tired of watching that. Next up is Scrooged, Bill Murray at his finest. I never get bored with watching this at Christmas. It's a very funny film. It was cut when it was first released on VHS and DVD, but on 4K it is the complete uncut version. Really good film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Next up is another classic Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd film, Trading Places. Absolutely loved this film. I thought it was very funny from start to end. Yeah, and Eddie Murphy, it's just Eddie Murphy at his finest. Next up is classic Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction. Absolutely loved it. The transfer is absolutely brilliant on this film. I cannot beef this one up. It is the 4K transfer is just superb. So that's Pulp Fiction. As I haven't got many on the shelf above it, I'll get these done. The Ring, absolute brilliant film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. The 4K transfer was actually really good on it. It still holds that very 35mm grainy type film. But yeah, it's a very good film. Highly recommend it. Next up, Breakdown, Kurt Russell, very underrated film. I keep saying this is a very underrated film, and it's a very good film. I believe this was in my top 10. If you haven't seen this film, you've got to see it because it's just Kurt Russell, and he's great in it. yeah, it's just a thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat from the time the credits start to the time the credits finish. Next up, classic Arnie, True Lies. This took absolutely ages to come onto the 4K format. It was released back in the 90s. It was heavily cut on VHS back in the day, because I remember having the VHS and I remember it saying that this film had been modified from its original version, so scenes have been cut or altered, depending on your country. Um, then it came out on DVD, and they actually put the uncut version on the DVD. I believe it was the first pressing. But yeah, this is fully uncut on 4K. Classic Arnie, classic film, absolutely fantastic. Next up, another James Cameron film, Titanic. 3 hours plus. Absolutely brilliant film. Not a lot happens in the first hour because it's just the build up. But then once you get past the second half, it's a really good film. I was working at the cinema when this came out and there wasn't a dry eye in the cinema. Absolutely brilliant film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Aliens. Again, this was another one that took absolutely ages to come out onto 4K. It's James Cameron film. Thoroughly enjoyed it. The transfer on it is absolutely brilliant. The 4K transfer is spectacular. I can't fault it. I was toying with the idea of getting The Abyss, but it wasn't released in the UK because the BBFC still wanted the Rat Scene cut. And Disney ultimately refused to cut it, so therefore the UK hasn't got The Abyss, but you can import it. I haven't bothered to import it because it's not really. I have seen it. It is a good film, but I'm not. I don't really know if I want that in the collection yet. But The Abyss is a good film. It is available through Amazon, Blu-ray.com, and you can import it, and it will be the uncut version. But as I said, in the UK, they weren't willing to let the Rat Scene through, so Disney refused a UK release, which is a shame. Next up is Prey. Very good film. If you're expecting, I don't know, I would say if you're expecting it to be like Predator, then you may be slightly disappointed. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. It's just a good film. It's worth watching. If you haven't got it, get Prey, because it's a really good film. Strangers Chapter 1. This had mixed reviews at the cinema, because obviously you've got The Strangers, then you had The Strangers 2. I can't remember what the other title of it was. But yeah, so you got Strangers Chapter 1. I really enjoyed this film, considering it's kind of a remake of the original. It's absolutely brilliant. This one could actually be just a standalone Strangers film. It doesn't need to be attached to the other Strangers. It's still got the suspense. It's still got the horror with it. And I believe Chapter 2's out in the cinemas very, very soon. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this film and I'm looking forward to seeing Chapter 2. I believe they've done a Chapter 3 as well. Next up is a film. It's a Disney release. It caused a hell of a lot of controversy back in the day. I've seen them on 4K and they are kind of wax. I think they've put too much DNR on them, and they've taken the grain away and they've made the faces look a little bit too waxy. There's not a great deal of detail, as you would expect for a 4K. But do I prefer the Blu-ray versions? I think I do actually. But it's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's got all 5 films: Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, Stranger Tides, can't remember, Salsa's Revenge, or whatever it's called. But yeah, I do like the Pirates of the Caribbean. I just wish Disney hadn't have mucked about with the DNR so much, because it has got a lot of. It's not as it's not as grainy as what it should be. I think they should go back to the 35mm negatives and actually redo this set, because I think it would benefit having another set done. I mean, they've just done the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park trilogy, where they've added Dolby Atmos and they've tinkered around with the HDR and DNR. So yeah, time will tell. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please comment, like and subscribe. Which ones have you got in your collection? Are there any of these in your collection that you haven't got and you're thinking of purchasing? Or yeah, just let me know in the comments below. I'm getting a lot of views, but I'm not getting a lot of subscribers with it. So please subscribe, and please enjoy my content, as there's plenty more to come. So until the next video, take care. See you on the next one. Bye for now.